Mr. Secretary, thanks for coming here. I'm just going to establish some bona fides. I'm going to ask you a couple quick series of questions, and then I'm going to actually give you the chance, sir, to make sure that you could leave with your last hearing by doing something good for your legacy. I have served multiple tours in Afghanistan and Iraq, including one where I held one of my friend's hands as he was dying, listening to his wife crying through a satellite phone into his ear because she knew she would never see her husband again. And the Gold Star families here have my greatest sympathy. And we owe you a debt that does not go away. It's not a mortgage. It's not a 30-year commitment. It's forever. I'm the longest serving enlisted member of the United States military to ever be elected to Congress in the history of our nation. I was responsible for writing contingency plans for the entire continent of Europe and making sure that they worked. So with that said, I mean, I want you to know that because a lot of the stuff that you said to my colleagues is either not true, and that's either on purpose or due to incompetence. I would encourage you to hand to your successor Joint Publication 3 Tech 68 and have them open up to Chapter 5, Page 1, Paragraph C, because what you told these guys about who can do this is just not true. So you said that there was a plan. When was it written? Okay.
You're referring to the NEO plan through the course of the spring.
Okay, through the course of the spring. That should have been done years before. When was it rehearsed?
Can I add to that? I'm sorry, Congressman, just to be very precise. We have a team of people that go to every embassy, especially embassies of concern, every year, including Afghanistan.
I know, sir. I participated in those teams.
So work on this.
Did it include removing the military and leaving civilians to fend for themselves against terrorists and then reinserting the military in a panic to help rescue the Americans that you abandoned in Afghanistan? Was that an annex on the plan?
It was based on the premise that
it wasn't.
Government
okay,
would collapse.
Did it include flying over 170,000 unvetted Afghans and distributing them throughout the country, including the 13,000 that you sent to my district in Fort McCoy, Wisconsin? No? Okay. Where are those Afghans, by the way? We don't know. And I was just given this note. What you just testified under oath is not true. The ambassador who led the led the NEO said they weren't operating on a plan. So you just lied under oath.
That is not true.
Okay. Did your plan include intentionally abandoning American citizens and green card holders to terrorists in Afghanistan?
Of course not.
Did it include unintentionally abandoning American citizens and green card holders to terrorists in Afghanistan?
No, of course not.
Well, it happened, didn't it? Were American citizens and green card holders left in Afghanistan? The answer to that is correct. How many? You can't tell me.
And you know
hey,
why
listen, man, I forgot to mention that, like my colleague, Corey, I was one of the guys who went to go rescue American citizens. So I know you couldn't tell me. We knew, and you either didn't know or you lied. And here is my question. You are the Secretary of State now. Can you, with Secretary Mayorkas, grant a green card to someone who can absolutely 100% be verified for saving hundreds and hundreds of American service members and risking his life for over a decade, who is currently here under humanitarian parole? Can you guys do that?
I would be happy to work with you on that.
His name is Azizullah Aziz.
Happy to pursue that with you, Congressman.
Thank you very much, sir. And I'll tell you right now, you get this done, it is going to go, it's going to be one of the best things you could possibly do to redeem your reputation and your legacy as Secretary of State. And with that, I yield back.
Joan, yield.